Would you be excited if I tell you can use all the coding agents from a single platform in GitHub? Today, I'm going to show you what is GitHub Agent HQ, and we'll demonstrate a cool demo how to utilize a bunch of different coding agents from a single platform. Let's get started. Hey, my name is Contribute, and I'm doing a lot of projects and content around AI, cloud, and DevOps domains. And if you're passionate about these technologies, feel free to subscribe to my channel to join my journey. Let's get going. So here we're at the GitHub blog post that introducing the Agent HQ. Normally Agent HQ was introduced at GitHub Universe 2025, and this blog post got basically posted on October 28, 2025. So in a nutshell, GitHub Agent HQ is a single platform that you can use multiple different coding agents from different vendors in a GitHub environment. It can be Cloud, it can be Codex, it can be GitHub Copilot, or much more, right? So GitHub actually builds this platform in GitHub environment itself as a unified umbrella platform, so you can actually utilize everything in your GitHub environment, code bases, and much more. We do have a video, quick introduction video for a minute here. Let's get watching it, and we're gonna keep going. So here, as we could see, the motto is build with any agent, anytime, anywhere, right? So you don't need to specifically stick with GitHub Copilot right now. If you love Claude, Coding Agent, Codex, or others, you can actually bring them in natively into the GitHub environment. Before, we were doing it by APIs, a lot of integrations, a lot of maintenance. Right now, GitHub came into place to help us, right? So there's this blog post that you can actually go through all the details and different scenarios. So I'm just gonna put this into the description. But what I'm gonna show you is a real demo that I have developed to demonstrate how we can actually collaboratively use these coding agents in a platform to help us to respond to an incident, right? Because we all have incident responses happening. If you're a DevOps software engineer or other engineers, like if you're supporting a platform, we are always on our toes, right? And especially in the middle of the night, if there's a prod incident, we're getting alerts, wake up, trying to solve the problem before the day starts. But what if I tell you we can actually have our agents monitor the problem, troubleshoot it, fix it before we sit down in front of the computer? All we need to do is basically just review the code, review what is basically fixed, and approve and merge it. Then the fix is deployed to the application, and everything is fine. Let's jump to the repository that I have developed. We're in my repository. What we're going to do is I do have some GitHub Actions here. One of them is Terraform. So first of all, my infrastructure that runs on Azure is spun up by Terraform. All the Terraform code is in the repository. Feel free to chime in and deploy your infrastructure with that code. It's a simple resource group and app service deployment. Down next, what's going to happen is I do have this health monitor and GitHub Actions, which actually monitors the health of my application. And if my application is down or degraded, what's going to happen is this GitHub Actions will create an issue in GitHub and assign my GitHub Copilot agent to review that and start troubleshooting the problem, right? So let's run this workflow real quick. So this workflow normally runs every 5 minutes. Here you can see it basically fetches the probe health endpoint. Then if the application is down, which in this case it's degraded, what's happening is it creates the GitHub issue. If I open it here, you'll see the new GitHub issue is created with high CPU detection. And here my Copilot automatically got assigned from the GitHub Actions. If I click on it, it's going to take me to a new place called Agents. So here, this is the platform. This is the area that we're going to see our agents running. This is the actual agent HQ, right? So if you have multiple agents, you can see your agents here and their sessions over here. And right now we're seeing our GitHub Copilot actually trying to understand the issue, the problem in the code base. And right now it does have the understanding and starts fixing it. My expectation is basically my Copilot will actually fix the problem and open a pull request. Then once pull request is opening, what's going to happen is my health monitor here is basically monitoring the pull request as well. Once there is a pull request activated for this issue, this actions will actually assign Anthropic Claude and OpenAI Codex coding agents to that pull request with specific instructions saying, hey, please review this pull request to make sure the fix is proper. Do not make any changes. Your responsibility is basically just review and give thumbs up, right? So let's give it another minute for our Copilot to work on the troubleshooting and the fix, and we're gonna see once the pull request is activated. So the pull request is actually just opened with a draft state because my Copilot is still working on it. Once Copilot makes sure everything is good, it's going to activate this pull request, and my GitHub Actions will actually detect and assign the Codex and Cloud agents. Right now, I'm not doing anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my coffee while this guy is working for me. See ya. Okay, I grabbed my coffee. Let's get going. Let's see what has happened. I'm going back to my GitHub Copilot. It says everything is good, man. And right now my PR is open. Here you can see my GitHub Actions actually detect the PR and put the commands for my other coding agents to review it. Here you can see this is my Cloud agent and this is my Codex agent command. And here you can see if you see the reaction with eyes emojis, that means the agents are actually picking up. And here you can see the sessions, right? Cloud start working for me. So here my Cloud is working here. In the meantime, my Codex is working as well. So you can see they automatically start working on the problem. My expectation will be once they're done, they're gonna put their comments. In the meantime, you can see this is the instructions that I'm utilizing. I'm actually giving them. You have to be specific in your ask. Otherwise, these agents are by nature coding agents. They will try to fix the problem, update the PR, and much more. So you have to be very specific if you want to use them like a reviewers, right? Or you can create your custom agents that only reviews the pull request. So this is for demonstration only. Here we have Cloud AI commented right now, right? It basically replied to the command that I provided. And you can see we do have threshold consistency, pass, health logic, HTTP status code, test coverage, and secret and credentials pass. The only thing that fails is the rollback plan, right? And I explicitly said, hey, score this fix out of 10. It gave 8 out of 10. And Afterwards, my codex commented with its review, and it basically gave 8 out of 10 as well, right? But you can see the same format they're following. The reason is I do have this format template in my repository, so I'm explicitly saying, hey, make sure to follow that format. Here you can see, read the github.review template from this repository and use it as your output format. Otherwise, they're going to output as they want. So as we know, prompting and clear prompting, detailed prompting is everything when interacting with AI scenarios. All I need to do right now is, you can see Copilot strictly requested my review because we need human in the loop. We don't want AI agents to collaborate and fix and merge and deploy. We have to be on top of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my review. The problem was, you guys could see there was a CPU, hard-coded CPU and memory usage. And right now the fix is basically adding the psutil library and making it dynamic. So actually we're going to get the real data of the CPU and memory utilization. So this looks good to me. And I'm going to say submit my review, right? And I'm going to approve workflows and merge the pull requests. So once I merge the pull request, what's going to happen is my GitHub Actions, the other GitHub Actions that deploys the applications, will get triggered to deploy this application. Here you can see I do have this app build application, which actually picks up the latest code and builds and deploy my code to the app services. Right now, what I want to do is, this is the current situation, still degraded. And let's give it a couple of minutes to build and deploy the application. And hopefully my application will be fixed while I'm sipping my coffee. Now our application is deployed. Let's see how it looks like. And here my application is actually in a healthy state with the right CPU and the memory usage, while I was grabbing my coffee, trying to wake up, and my agents were already on it, trying to troubleshoot, fix, and deploy it. That's it. The conclusion here is basically you can bring any agents into the GitHub ecosystem right now and let them work with you on the platforms or up to your imagination and the needs. Also, one thing that I want to mention is you don't have to stick on the GitHub UI itself. You can use these agents in VS Code or in GitHub CLI or some other maybe code space or GitHub desktop. So you don't really have to stick with this UI. I just want to show you all the details, but if you prefer other ways, feel free to use them in there. And that's the Agent HQ with a cool idea that you can implement into your company, enterprise, or even personal projects. If you find this video helpful and want to support me in my journey, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and feel free to put any comments in the comment section to discuss more. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.